Let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start in a standing position. So make your way there. Both feet planted firmly on the floor, hip distance apart. Unlock those knees, soften them a little bit, and let's go ahead and rock up on our toes and then back on our heels and lift the toes up, maybe wiggle the toes a little bit. We'll do that a few more times, rocking back and forth. Waking up the pads of our feet, feeling our stability. These feet that serve us oh so well. A few more times. And then maybe just rotate in and out just a little bit if this bothers your knees, or all throughout Pilates, of course. If it doesn't work, again, don't do it. Just adjust as you need to. All right, and then go ahead and plant the big pad of your big toe, little toe, and then inner outer heel. And then as you do, you're gonna feel your arch lift just a little bit. Nice, solid, firm foundation. With that, take a big breath in. Sweep those arms out wide and high, and then gaze up towards those fingertips. Fill up your lungs, lift your rib cage up off of your belly, and then exhale through your mouth as you lower your arms back down by your side. Let's do that again. Ready? Big breath in, sweep your arms out and wide. Oh, that shit feels good. Make yourself as tall as possible, and then exhale through your mouth. Good job. Okay, take either leg, I'll take my left leg, and step one big step to the side to have a nice big V. And then keep that firm foundation on the soles of your feet. Make sure your booty is not pushed out, so tuck that tailbone under. Squeeze your inner thighs together and sweep your arms out wide. Lift your rib cage up off of your belly just a little bit. Take a breath in on your exhale. Go ahead and twist over to the left side. Lower that right hand down by the left ankle. Left arm goes up. Maybe gaze up at that left hand. Then go ahead and take a breath in as you come all the way back up. And then exhale over to the opposite side. We'll do that one more time. Ready? Breathe in, come up. Exhale, back down again. Breathe in as you come up. Exhale, back down again. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Keep those legs where they're at. Go ahead and drop your right hand by your outside of your right thigh. Breathe in on your exhale. Sweep that left arm up and over and feel that stretch on your left side. Make sure that that shoulder is rolled up and back a little bit, taking any tension out of that. And then breathe in as you come back up. Exhale over to the opposite side. Big old stretch. And breathe in as you come back up. Place your hands on your hips. Roll those shoulders and elbows back. Hinging at your waist. Take a breath in on your exhale. Go ahead and forward fold. And when you're just about perpendicular to the floor, you can keep your hands on your waist or go ahead and lower them in front of you and continue forward folding. Adjust your feet if you need to, maybe make a little wider stance. Just go ahead and allow your hands, your fingers to rest or relax, or even if you're on your fingertips, that's okay. Now push that tailbone up high, and then push the backs of your thighs back. So you should feel a stretch on the back part of your legs here, and probably your lower back as well. You could hang out here, or go ahead and walk those fingers away from you. Keep those hips stable. Take a moment here, and walk those fingers back underneath, directly below your hips. Pivot or rotate so your fingers are pointed away from you, back behind you, and see if you can walk those hands back underneath you. And go ahead and bring those hands back so they're just underneath you. Place your hands on your hips, elbows back, and go ahead and fold back up again. Good job. Okay, bring your feet back together. Anchor your left foot and lift up on your right heel, soft left knee. They're just gonna lift and lower. You can place your hands on your hips. Lift and lower that left heel. So that right foot, those toes are just on the floor as a little bit of an anchor. Help keep your stability. So lift up and down. Lift and lower that heel, left heel. Keep going. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and last on one. Good job, lower that left heel. Let's do the opposite, ready? Right foot down on those left toes, lift and lower the right heel, lift and lower. Now if you really have your balance, you could always do this with wrapping that left foot around your right ankle. It makes it harder, also makes it harder for your balance as well. Keep going. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last on 1. Good job. Bring that left foot back on the floor. Okay, so pivot your toes out, draw your heels together, and then we're gonna lift squeeze your inner thighs together, squeeze your booty, and then lift those heels now straight up, straight down. You should feel those glutes engaged. Keep your core tight as you're doing this. Keep going up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1, and then lower back down. Nice job. Okay, bring those toes together. Heels are out wide, and now we're gonna lift and lower our heels. Pigeon toe, lift and lower those heels. Keep going, keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1, and lower your heels down. Okay, bring those feet back up at hip distance apart, and roll around your ankle in one direction and reverse the rotation. And then the opposite foot. All right, and then make your way so that you have enough room in front of you. Take a big breath in, lift those arms up high, and on your exhale, go ahead and forward fold. So your hands come down, and then walk them all the way down in front of you into a plank position. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs. We're gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower those knees, make your way into a tabletop position. Take a breath in, lower that belly button, lift up your chin and your tailbone. Exhale, round out. Do that 2 more times. Ready? Breathe in. And exhale. A little cat-cow movement. And 1 more time. And exhale. And back to neutral back. Okay. So go ahead and we're going to take a breath in. And as you do, step that right foot back, extend the left arm forward, and go ahead and lift up that right leg. Point your toes, and then extend those fingers and toes in opposite direction. Have equal weight on that right hand and left knee, and make your spine as long as possible. Squeeze your glute. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower those limbs down. We'll do the opposite. Take a breath in, extend your right arm, left leg now. Reach and extend, squeeze your abs, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Nice job. Okay, so we're going to stay in this cat-cow position this time. Extend that right leg back only, squeeze your right glute, point those toes, and lift and lower that right leg. Use that right glute to lift and lower that leg. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good job. Now keep that knee so it's just aligned with the hip. Bend your knee, flex your foot, and we're going to lift and lower that knee. So just as it comes up, and then just back down so that it's aligned with your hip. Not all the way down. Flex that foot, really squeeze that right glute, squeeze that thigh. Lifting and lowering. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now keep that knee where it's at. Point your toe, lift it up, and then we're going to draw that knee crossing over the bottom leg over to the left side and back up. Okay, so it's cross and up, cross and up. Keep going. Cross and and up, cross, and up. 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good job. Okay, go ahead and flex that foot. Now lift that belly up because you're going to need enough room here. So you're going to lift the belly up and then draw that knee and keep that foot flexed so that your knee and your chin can come together without your foot grazing the floor. And then go ahead and draw that leg back up and behind you. Keep going. So exhale as you bring that knee in. Breathe in as you draw that foot back up. Exhale, squeeze, breathe in to bring it back up behind you. Keep going. Use those glutes. Maximize those muscles. Keep going. We'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. Okay, we're not quite done with this leg. Bring that knee back down to the side and then lift it up and down to the side. So up and down, up and down. Exhale up, breathing back down. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and draw that knee up and then straighten that leg, point your toes, bend your knee, and back down again. We'll just do 5 of these. Ready? Lift, straighten, bend, and down. Lift, straighten, bend, and down. 3 more. Lift, straighten, bend, and down. 2, lift, straighten, bend, and down. Last one, lift, straighten, bend, and down. Good job. Open those knees, bring your toes together, and push back into a child's pose. Take a moment here. Flatten that back out. Enjoy the stretch. Now let's go ahead and take a breath in. We're going to come right back up into that tabletop position. Okay, so this time extend that left leg, point those left toes, and lift and lower that left leg. Squeeze the left glute. Little toe tap and lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good job. Now keep that leg lifted, bend your knee, flex your foot, and lift and lower that leg. So the sole of your foot, you're trying to bring it up as high as possible. Lift and lower. Keep your abs tight here. Protect that spine. Going. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Keep that leg up. Now point your toe, lift the knee up, and then cross that knee over to the opposite side, to the right side, and then bring it back up again. So it's cross and up, cross and up, cross and up. Keep going. We'll do 5 more. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. Okay, keep that knee up, flex your foot, lift that belly button up high. Go ahead and draw that knee in towards your chin and knee, and then draw that leg back and up. Keep going. Squeeze. Breathe in, exhale and squeeze. Keep going. You got this. Doing well. We're on our way. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. Okay, lower that knee and then lift that left knee up to the side and back down. Side and down. Try Try not to lean over too far in the opposite direction. So you want to make sure you have equal weight, especially on those two hands. You're using those thigh muscles. And that left glute to lift that leg up and down. We have 3, 2, and last one. Now bring that knee up, straighten the leg, bend the knee, and lower. Ready? 5 of these. We have lift, extend, bend, and down. Lift, extend, bend, and down. 3, lift, extend, bend, and down. 2, lift, extend, bend, and down. Last one, lift, extend, bend, and down. And push back into a child's pose. Nice job. All right, go ahead and take a breath in and come all the way back. Bring those knees a little bit back behind you. You're going to come down on your right forearm and then match that up with your left forearm. So opposite hand is at opposite elbow. Make sure those elbows are underneath your shoulders. Okay, and then go ahead and step your right foot and step your left foot back and make your way into a forearm plank. Hold this for a moment, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs. Try not to let your hips sag down. All right, and then from here, go ahead and roll on over to your right side. Lift that right arm up high. And then bring that arm through back to where it was. Roll over to the opposite side and lift up your left arm high. Keep those hips up. Keep going as you pivot from right to left. Rolling up and off of those toes as you make your way from right to left. Exhale to bring that arm back down. Breathe in to lift up the opposite arm. Keep going. We'll do 3 more of these sets. Go at your own pace. What works for you? And then we'll do about 1 more here. And nice job. Go ahead and lower your knees. Make your way back into a tabletop. Take a breath in. We're going to do a modification of this. This time, exhale. Go ahead and draw that right arm up to the right side. Exhale, you're going to lower that right arm, sweep it through underneath and lower that right shoulder all the way down as you push your hips straight back. Take that left hand, straighten it out, make a little cage with your hand. Just enjoy the stretch for a moment here. Bring that left hand back to where it was and your right hand back to where it was. Back into tabletop position. Okay, so we'll do the opposite now. Take a breath in and then twist that over to the left side. Bring that left arm up high and then go ahead and weave that through underneath your right shoulder and lower your left shoulder. Bring your right arm forward. Shift those hips straight back. And just enjoy the stretch if you can. And then go ahead, bring your right hand and your left hand where it was. Tuck those toes under, take a breath in, lift your knees up a little bit. And then go ahead and exhale as you lower those heels and make your way into a downward dog, pedaling out your feet a few times. Lift that tailbone up high. Nice job. Okay. We're going to go ahead and lift those heels up. Bend your knees, push that tailbone straight back, straighten your legs, and lower your heels. 2 more times. Heels up, bend your knees, push that tailbone back, straighten your legs, and lower your heels. Last time. Heels up, bend your knees, push that tailbone back, straighten your legs, and lower your heels. Okay? Take a breath in now. Elevate that right foot back and up into a 3-legged dog. Bring that Push back into palms of your hands. Take another breath in on your exhale. Draw that right knee to the outside of your right elbow. Hover and hold for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and push that right leg back and up. And draw that right knee in between your arms. Hover and hold for 3, 2, 1. Push that leg back and up. And draw that right knee to the outside of your left elbow. Hover and hold for 3, 2, 1. Step that right foot back. Push back into a downward dog. Lift those heels up. Lift that right foot back and up, back into a 3-legged dog. Big breath in. Exhale. Bring that right leg to the outside of your left leg to the outside, left knee. Sorry. Hover and hold for 3, 2, 1. Push that left leg back and up. And then draw that left knee in between your arms. Hover and hold for 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg back and up. And draw that left knee to the outside of your right elbow. Hover and hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back into a downward dog position. Take another moment here. And then go ahead and roll forward and make your way into a straight arm plank. In this plank position, you could hold this, or go ahead and lift up your right leg and lower, left leg and lower. Keep those feet flexed, lifting and lowering. A few more times here. Leg pull. One more on each side. I know this is fatiguing. We're almost done with these planks. Ready? We're going to step the right leg to the outside and in. Left leg to the left side and back in. Okay, so right out and in. Left out and in. Keep going. Hang on, guys. You got this. Keep going. Bear with me. You can do this. Whew. All right, 3 more sets of these. We got it. 3, 2, last one, 1. Nice job. Lower those knees, push back into another child's pose. Ooh. And then let's go ahead and bring those hands to our knees, make our way into a seated position. Draw your legs in front of you. Feet are about hip distance apart. Sit up straight. Place your hands in the back parts of your thighs. Take a big breath in as you push that chest forward. Lift up your chin. Exhale, round back. Use your abs. We'll do that again. Ready? Breathe in. And exhale. Try to bring that navel as far in to the base of your spine as you can. Last time, ready? Breathe in. And exhale. And come all the way back up. Place those hands just on the outside of your hips, maybe a little bit back behind you. Fingers are pointing away from you. Roll those shoulders up and back. Lift that chest up. We're going to draw that knee, squeeze it in to your chest, and then we're going to take a big breath in as you lean back and push that foot away from you. Exhale and breathe in. Keep going. Use your abdominals to draw that leg in. Again, those hands, they're just there for balance maybe, but not so much support. Keep going. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and last on 1. Nice job. Lower that right foot. You know it's coming, the left leg. Ready? Bring that leg in, and then go take a big breath in as you push that leg away from you. Breathe in and exhale. Keep going. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one, 1. Good job. And bring that leg forward. Bring your arms forward in front of you. Take a breath in. On your exhale, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Anchor those feet, use those halves to lower yourself down. Bring your hands up overhead. Take another breath in. On your exhale, tuck that chin under and roll all the way back up. Breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Do that again, ready? Breathe in, straight back. Exhale, roll down. Take another breath in, exhale, roll right back up. Breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Breathe in as you come back up. Place those hands back behind your hips. Bring the right leg up into tabletop, the left leg up into tabletop. Draw those knees together. Take a breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and bring those knees into your chest and then extend those legs. Exhale together, squeeze, breathe in to extend. Keep going. Your abs should be warmed up by now. So we're gonna put them to good use. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1. Keep those knees up. Open those knees out wide and bring your toes together. Take a breath in on your exhale. Bring those toes towards you. You draw your chest. And then go ahead and take a big breath in as you push those legs away. Okay, so butterfly those knees out and then draw those legs together. Okay, so we're not only now using our abs, but you're going to feel this also probably in your inner thighs as you squeeze those muscles to draw your legs together as you push your feet away from you. And as you draw those feet towards you and open those knees out wide. 5 more. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1. Come all the way up, place the soles of your feet together. Grab your toes and open those knees out into a butterfly position. Maybe even open those legs out a little bit wider. You can push your elbows against the inner shins there. And just a little forward fold. Relax your shoulders. Take a few breaths in and out. Nice job. Take another breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and come all the way back up. Extend your legs out in front of you. Place your hands on your side. Bend your left knee, left foot's on the floor. And then go ahead and lift up that right leg so you have a little bit of bend there. Sit up as straight as possible. Point your toes and lift and lower that leg. Squeeze your lower abs. Lift and lower that leg straight up and down. Try not to allow your back to round out like this, so keep that spine as straight as you can. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Keep that leg elevated. Sweep it out to the side and back in. To the side and back in. For 3, 2, last one, 1. Keep that leg lifted. Draw circles with that leg. Point your toes. That left leg's just hanging out. The only thing that is moving or should be moving is that right leg. 2 and 1. Reverse the rotation. 3, 2 and 1. Almost done. Now lift that leg up and down to the side and back. Up, down to the side and back. Up, down to the side and back. 2 more. Up, down to the side and back. Last time. Up, down to the side and back, and then draw that knee, give it a big old nice hug. Place your hands behind your thigh. Go ahead and straighten and bend that leg. Just a few times here. And lower that leg down. Okay, so opposite leg. Straighten that left leg, plant the right foot on the floor, lift that spine up, hands on your side, point your left toes, and let's lift and lower the left leg. Remember, you're focusing on that lower abs here, below the belly button. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg elevated, sweep it out the side and back in. To the side and back in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1. Good job. Bring that leg back, draw circles with that leg. And reverse the rotation. 2 and 1. Almost already. Lift that leg up and down to the side and back. Up, down to the side and back. Up, down to the side and back. 2 more. Up, down to the side and back. Last time. Up, down to the side and back. Good job. Draw that left knee and give it a big hug. Oh, I was shaking on that. And then place your hands behind that thigh there and then straighten and bend that leg a few times. Well done. Okay, now extend the legs in front of you. Flex your feet, draw those toes towards you. A little bend in the knee, don't lock out those knees. Place your hands in front of you. Big breath in on your exhale. Anchor those heels and lean back. Take a breath in as you come back up. Exhale, forward fold. Make sure you bend in your waist. Pull that navel in as much as you can. Take a breath in as you come back up. Exhale, lean back. Breathe in as you come back up. Exhale, forward fold once again. Getting to grab the outside of your ankles or maybe even your toes if that feels better for you, or not. Go ahead and breathe in as you come back up. Exhale, lean back. Draw your right arm up by your right, your left arm up by your left ear. Lift that chest up. Maybe lean back just a little bit more. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left arm forward, right arm forward. Breathe in as you come back up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in as you come up. Exhale, roll all the way back down now onto your back. Always place your hands on either side to lower yourself for aid if you need to, but try to use your abs. When you get down there, windmill those arms up and over so your thumbs are pointing towards the ground. Flex your feet, open those toes out wide, and just feel a big old stretch here. Take a moment, breathe in, lift that chin up a little bit. Through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Ready again, breathe in. And on your exhale, relax your feet, sweep your windmill your arms back down by your side. And then go ahead and draw your heels in towards your glutes. Tuck those shoulders underneath you. Breathe in and anchor those heels as you lift your hips straight up. And then lower them back down. Do that a few more times. Ready? Roll up one vertebrae at a time to lift the hips up. And then go ahead and exhale to go back down. Let's do that again. Ready? Breathe in, lift. And exhale back down. Keep the hips down now and extend the right leg only. Sweep that left arm back up and behind you. Anchor that right heel. Point your right toes. And then we're going to lift our hips up as we draw the right leg and left arm up. And then lower the hips down as you bring those limbs back behind you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and lift up. And then lower back down. And keep going. Breathe in as you lower back down. And then exhale, bring those limbs back up again. Keep going. Four more. Two more. One more. And go ahead and lower that arm and that leg. Windmill your left arm back by the left side. Bring your right foot back in. We'll do the opposite side. Extend your left leg. Windmill the right arm now back up and behind you. And let's go ahead and lift those hips up. Draw the left leg and the right arm up. And lower back down again. Keep going. You got this. Four more. Two more. One more. And then lower those limbs back down. Sweep your right arm now back on the right side. Bend your left knee, draw your left foot in. Heels about where your fingertips can touch. Let's take a breath in. Go ahead and lift those hips all the way back up. And we're gonna do little booty pulses here. Just barely lifting and lowering those hips. Straight up, straight down, just a little bit. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those hips up. We're gonna open those knees out wide, bring them back to the center, lower the hips down. So it's down, up, open, close. Down, up, open, close. So your knees are actually not coming all the way together. They're opening out wide and then coming back in line with your hips. Keep going down, up, open, close, down, up, open, close. Keep going, up, open, close. 4 more, down, up, open, close, down, up, open, close, down, up, open, close. Last one, down, up, open, close. Keep those hips up, anchor that left foot now. Bend your right knee, lift and elevate that knee, bring it towards your right side, and then extend that leg away from you. Ready? Draw that right knee in like you're pulling a bow back with an arrow, and then release. Breathe in, exhale, keep going. Keep those hips squared. Keep that left hip up high if you can. We have 3 more. 2, and last one, 1, and then go ahead and lower that right leg. Elevate the left leg now, draw that left knee in, and release. Squeeze, draw that knee in, and release, extending that leg away from you. Keep going. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1, and lower that leg down. Okay, little more pulses here. Little pulses, hip pulses, squeeze those glutes. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and roll down 1 vertebra at a time. When that tailbone touches, draw your right knee into your right side, left knee into your left side. Wrap those arms around those legs and give them a nice big hug. Maybe even rock from side to side. And you can continue enjoying this, or go ahead and bring those arms out to a T. Palms are on the ground. Bring your legs up into a tabletop. Anchor that tailbone. Take a breath in. On your exhale, lower those legs over to the right side. If you can keep your head straight up or move in the opposite direction of those legs. Don't allow them to come down all the way, just keep them into a hover position. And hold for 3, 2, 1, breathe in as you draw those legs up and over to the opposite side. And hover and hold for 3, 2, 1. Keep going. We're going to do this for about 2 more rotations here. You can go at your own speed. Feel the stretch in your spine. And just hover and hold each time for a few counts. And we'll do that 1 more on each side. And when you're done, bring those legs back up and lower those legs down. Bring your hands now back to your side. Extend that left leg. Bring the right leg up into tabletop. Actually, bring both legs up into tabletop. You're going to take that left hand now, place it just below that right knee. And then go ahead and lift up off of those shoulder blades. Take that right arm back behind you. Actually, go ahead and lower your head down, sorry. Bring that right arm back behind you. And then extend that left leg. And then you're going to lift up as you draw that right arm up and draw the left leg towards you. Now as you do that, push against that right thigh, so that you're trying to bring that right thigh in and you're pushing, you should feel the resistance. Okay, so go ahead and down and up, down and up. So it really maximizes this movement is when you push on that right thigh with your left hand. You're really going to feel those abs. Keep going. You have 2, and last one, 1, and then come all the way down. Bring your arm by your side, lower both feet down. Then go ahead and bring them back up into a tabletop. Place the right palm on the opposite, the left thigh. Go ahead and bring that, let's see what happens, that left arm back behind you. Go ahead and lift up as you sit. I got that wrong. Go ahead and sit the leg and then bring it back up. Keep going. So you're pushing against the top of that left thigh. Draw the knee on, right knee up as you bring your left arm up. These are challenging. Keep going. We'll do 3 more of these. Last one. Good job. And then go ahead and lower your legs down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Open those knees back up into a little butterfly position. In this position, anchor that tailbone. Bring your hands together. Interlace those fingers. Allow your index fingers to make a pointed. Take a breath in on your exhale. Go and tuck that chin up. Lift up off of those shoulder blades. Gaze to those hands and do little pulses here. Keep going. Make sure that head is not falling back. Keep going and go. But these are good for that. So keep going. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. Bring your hands by your side. Extend those legs out from you. Come up onto your elbows. We'll do a reverse plank here. Go ahead and come up onto your hands. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Roll those shoulders up and back. Point your toes. And when you're ready, go ahead and lift those hips up. Roll those shoulders. Make sure that they're straight up and back. And then lift your chest up. Lift your chin up. Squeeze your glutes. Try to lift those hips up. Hopefully you're not getting the cramp in your leg like I am. Keep going. We're just gonna hang out here for a little bit longer. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and lower those hips back down. Bend your knees. Keep those hands where they're at. Lift your hips up. Roll those shoulders up and back again. And then go ahead and do a little bit of crunches here at your elbows. Lifting and lowering your torso for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend halfway and little pulses here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend and hold. Keep that chest lifted. Bend a little bit more and hold for 3, 2, 1, a little bit more and hold for 3, 2, 1, and come all the way down. Come into a seated position, hug that arm, bend the elbow and gently push it back behind you. And we'll do the opposite, hug that left arm, and then bend the elbow, push it back behind you. Bring your hands in front of you, come forward on those knees. Back into a tabletop position, but go ahead and bring those knees back behind you. We're going to do some push-ups here. You could always do traditional push-ups where your head is straight arm plank or down on your knees. Lift those feet up, maybe cross them here, and then go ahead and do 10 push-ups. You're going to bring your elbows out to the side and back, side and back. Try to keep that spine as straight as you can, lifting and lowering. Draw your chest as close as you can down to the floor. Even if you just get a few, slower, can be just as effective as more faster. All right, I think I'm about at 3 more. And then go ahead and do your last push-up, or do as many as you like, and then when you're done, push back into a child's pose. And then come right back up into that same position. This time, we're going to bring those, make sure those hands are underneath your shoulders. You want them kind of tuck by your side, and you're gonna bend your elbows by your sides. You're lowering your chest down. These can be harder, so we will just do 5 of these, or whatever you can do. And one more. Whew. Good job. And then once again, push back into a child's pose. You guys are doing great. Go ahead and come on up. And then step that right foot forward. Tuck the left toes under. Make sure that your legs are about hip distance apart. And when you're ready, go ahead and come up into a lunge position. A few things here. Make sure you tuck that tailbone under, lift that chest. That right knee should be just about on top of your right ankle. Place your hands on your hips, and we're just going to lower that left knee down and back up. So we're just going straight down and up for now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1. Hold this lunge position. Now go ahead and bring your arms up by your side. Take a breath in on your exhale. As you lower that left knee down, you're going to twist over to that right knee. And then bring it back up. Oh, keep going, twisting over and back up. We'll do 4 more of these. Breathe in and exhale. Down and up. 2 more. Down and up. Last time. Down and up. Bring your hands by your side. Stay in that lunge position. Lower that left knee down and then lift and lower that right heel. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good job. Lower that right heel, lower that left knee all the way down. Left foot, top of the foot comes on the ground. Place your hands on that right knee. Take a breath in. Push that right knee forward. And then on your exhale, extend that right leg. Frame that right foot. Push your tailbone straight back. And forward fold. Keep those hips square. So push that left hip back if you can. And then lift those right toes up. Gently guide those right toes towards your shin. And release. Place your right knee underneath your right hip. Step the left foot forward now. Tuck those right toes under. And make your way back up into a lunge position. Hands on your hips. Here we go. Down and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good job. Now stay about halfway down. Bring those arms out wide. Take a breath in. On your exhale, as you bend down, twist over to the left side. Breathe in as you come back up. Exhale, twist over to the left side. Keep going. Not too fast. Just controlled enough where you can keep that balance. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1 more. 1, and back up again. Place your hands on your hips. Go ahead and lift and lower that left heel. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Lower that left heel, lower that right knee. Top of your right foot comes on the ground. Place your hand on the top of that left knee. Big breath in. Push that left knee away from you. And then exhale, bring that tailbone back, frame that left leg. Square those hips, relax your shoulders. Forward fold, lift those toes up. Pull towards that left shin. Good job. And release. Bring that knee back underneath you. Come all the way back up on those knees now. You might, if you have issues with your knees, you might want to double up your mat or add an extra blanket or pillow or something to protect those knees if you need. Okay, so bring those knees underneath your hips. Squeeze your glutes here. We're gonna do some work on the muscles around our knees. So go ahead, you can place your hands on your hips. Take a breath in on your exhale. Lean back. Be mindful of what's going on with those knees though. Keep your glutes squeezed, squeeze your inner thighs together. Lean back until you start to feel those muscles engaged. Try not to sickle your feet. Try to keep those heels straight up. And then just hold here for 3, 2, 1, and come all the way back up. Okay, you can keep your hands on your hips or draw those arms forward. Take a breath in. We're going to do this again. Exhale, lean back. Keep squeezing your glutes. Come back a little bit more if you can. And let's hang out here for 3, 2, 1. Breathe in as you come forward. All right, let's keep going. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale, lean back. Lean back a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. We're doing little pulses here. Just little pulses. Keep going. Keep squeezing those glutes. Keep those hips pointed forward. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in as you come up. All right, let's keep going. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale, lean back. Lean back some more. Bring your right arm by your right ear, left arm by your left ear. Reach and extend those fingertips up high. Lean back a little bit more. One last one. Lean back a little bit more. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way back up and your arms down by your side. All right, let's do a little bit of stretches here. Bring your hands on your hips, roll those shoulders up and back. Bring your elbows back. Take a breath in on your exhale. Go ahead and just lean back here. Push those hips forward. You're going to start to feel a little stretch here. And if this feels okay and you want to go a little bit further, then place your hands on your heels. Push that chest up and bring your chin up. Actually, I'm sorry, it should be up on my toes. This would be your second level. If you feel even more of a deeper stretch, now go ahead and flatten the tops of your feet on the ground and see how far back you can lean. Do what's right for you. Take another breath in, and then on your exhale, come up a little bit. Bring your hands on your hips, and then go ahead and come up a little bit more. And then push back into a child's pose. Bring those hands forward, open those knees out wide. And I'm guessing this feels really good for you. I hope so. Nice work. We're almost done, guys. Okay, one more minute workout on each side, and then we'll cool down. So from here, go ahead and come forward. Make your way to your side. I'm on my left side. You could do this on your knees or straighten those legs, elbow underneath. And when you're ready, go ahead and lift up those hips. Bring your arm up by your side. I'm just going to do little hip taps up and down. So as you're doing this, think about squeezing your glute or squeezing your obliques to lift and lower. Okay, so those obliques should be doing their job. You can just feel them. You bring your hand by your side. Keep going. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring those hips all the way up and just hold this position. You can even lift up that right leg and make your way into a starfish position, or not. You can always bring that leg back down. That's up to you. Keep going. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg. Lower those hips. Bring your arm down, bend your knees. Make your way to the opposite side because this is the last minute and we get to cool down. Okay, so opposite elbow, the right elbow, you're on your right side underneath that right shoulder. You can do this with your knees bent once again. When you're ready, go ahead and lift all the way up and then lift and lower those hips down and up. Your hand on your hip or straight up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, And last one, one. Go ahead and keep those hips lifted. Hold that side plank. Maybe lift up that right leg. Lift and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg, lower those hips all the way down. Great job. Bend those knees and make your way into a cross-legged seated position. Because guys, we made it. We are here for our cool down. Yay! So just rock back and forth. Bring those arms forward, cross them, and then grab opposite shoulder blade with opposite fingertips. Latch those fingers on there and give yourself a nice big squeeze. Sit up as tall as you can, and just go ahead and twist from right to left. Back to the center, bring those arms forward, rotate the palms away from you, sweep them back behind you, interlace those fingers, take a breath in, tuck that chin under. On your exhale, go ahead and lift those arms up, back, and behind you as you forward fold. Pull your navel in. And then go ahead and come back up, take a big breath in. And exhale, bring your hands forward. Place that right hand on the outside of that right thigh. Big breath in, sweep that left arm up and over. Exhale as you extend those fingers over to the opposite side. Breathe in as you come back up. Exhale the right arm up and over. Breathe in as you come back up. Place the right hand back behind where your tailbone is. Bring that left hand just in front of that right knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist and turn. Look over that right shoulder. Breathe in as you come back to the center. Twist over as you exhale to the left side. Breathe in as you come back to the center. One last little thing here. Take a breath in on your exhale, forward fold. Breathe in as you come back up. Reverse the cross of your legs. And we'll do that again. Breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Breathe in as you come back up. And let's go ahead and take another breath in. Sweep those arms out high. Big breath in and exhale back down by your side. And again, big breath in. Draw the palms of your hands together on the exhale. Slowly lower those hands down to your heart center. Tuck that chin under and give yourself a nice big bow. And I want to thank you so much for joining me.